Thank you for joining me on another episode of Boat Snoop. What we have for you guys today is a 2004 Sea Ray Sundancer 280. I'm just going to come in on her and I just want you to see good looking boat, nice and clean. She is kept up on a lift and after every single use. Her engines are flushed. She is kept up on a rack. In fact, I just watched them actually flush her out after use. Her name is, pure and simple, J&L. Now make sure to stick with me. Later in the video, the owner of this boat and I, we actually took her out and took her from 0 on up to about 37.5 miles per hour. Got her up on plane. She runs great. Also in this video, you will see the engines running and you will see us fire up the generator. Just want to point out these outboards on this inboard outboard setup. Paint's all nice, looks good. These zincs all are in good shape. That's because she's not stored in the water around the clock. They take her out, use her, and voila, she comes back out, she gets rinsed, she gets flushed. But really nice boat. You'll see that her upholstery and inside the boat, really nice. Everything seems to be functioning well. Like I said, I just got off this boat, but let's get up in her and take a look around. So up on this boat, we have a really good sized swim platform. That lid opens there, that little door, and a ladder does flip out. But 28-foot boat, real big, roomy cockpit. Seating for 5 here just in the back. We have a small sink. So before we move forward, I do want to just show that this 2-person seat here actually comes out and makes for a nice lounge area that you can just lay out on. That is really, really nice. So just wanted to point that out, and let's check out the rest of the boat. We have the captain's chair and additional room for another, at least 2 people. You could probably squeeze in 3, or if someone just wants to lay out, which I did for a period of time when we were out on the water. It was really nice. Built into that door, look at those stairs there so you can get up on the bow. We'll get up there in a little bit and check that out. You have all your normal controls here. I won't get into that, but one thing I will point out is the GPS unit. Later in the video, I'll show that working. It's removable, and the owner, he removes it each time, just so it's not out in the weather or anything like that. And you also have remote anchor control, and that's down there, as well as anchor controls up on the bow of the boat. So you have local and remote. Let's get up on the bow, take a quick look. This window does open. I just kept it open because I knew I was coming up here, but you can close that. But large bow for a 28-foot boat, plenty of room for a couple people to lay out, put some pads. You do have a hatch here, so you can, if you're out anchor, right there up in the V-berth, you can get some good airflow, maybe make sleeping a little bit easier. There's those remote controls for the anchor windlass, and you have the anchor, electric windlass, and with chain. Now this boat does have a cover. We haven't obviously put it back on yet after use, but has a really nice cover that covers everything and keeps those seats looking really nice like you see them here. The owner has told me that he has additional isinglass that snaps in. He has never used it, and he said the previous owner, which I believe is the original, they'd never used it as well. So I suspect that that isinglass will be in really, really good condition. Canvas up here, good shape. I do want to point out on the back part of the bimini back there, Hurricane Ian did tear that up, so it is missing a little bit way in the back, but beyond that, this boat is in really great condition and took no other damage. She was safe and secure throughout that storm. Now I really do like these molded doors. It's a great use of space to put steps in there, but into the door going down below. So heading down below, we have the salon. See the V-berth up there, removable table. Actually, it drops down, so really nice wide V-berth for a 28-foot boat like this. The salon table also drops down, and that makes a berth for one person. So you can easily, very comfortably sleep 2 people up there, 1 here, and then we have what appears to be an aft port quarter berth, but really it's not. It's wider, and actually you could fit 2 people in there, or 1 person with just tons of room. Let's get down there and take a look. So I'm in the salon here, and we're facing aft. That's where we entered, right there. I do want to point out some cool little features. Right under here you could say it's storage, but really it works great as a trash can receptacle. Nice, out of the way, pretty cool. Here we have our electrical control panel, AC, DC, and we have the generator as well. We have a stereo system and a CD player. If I close this, I want to point out there is a large, deep berthing area back here. You can put those cushions down. Have 1 person could sleep super comfortable, or really 2 people. Go backwards here a little bit and go into this head first. Look at that mirror, full mirror on that door. That's pretty cool. Really nice large head for a boat this size. It is a wet head, so you can just shower here. This nozzle comes out, hangs right there, so you can shower. But really nice and large for a 28-foot boat. Coming back into the salon, here's what I was talking about. You have these little ledges where the table drops down and that makes into a bed. You can see the same thing there up there in the V-berth. Coming into the galley, we have a refrigerator, about typical size. Has a little ice box in there. And under here we have a 1-burner electric stove, and we can replace that cover. We'll remove this cover, and we have a nice deep sink right here. And in addition, we have a TV right here so that everybody down below could relax and enjoy and just watch a little television. Get a little bit more of a view here of this V-berth. We have a storage locker there. Very nice. So let's get on back, and we're going to open up the engine room, and I'm going to have the owner fire up the engines for us, and we're also going to fire up the generator. And then after that, we are going to head out and actually watch this boat run on the water. Just want you guys to see that. So let's check out those engines and generator. Alrighty folks, so we're going to check out these engines real quick starting up. First we're going to start with the port engine. And we will be taking this boat out. So you're going to see the boat underway. We're going to do a 0 to near to top speed. Show that she planes, she runs well. And now we're going to fire up the starboard motor. Now you will note that the starboard motor, she is the original motor. And I do want you to look and see how nice and clean these motors are. But the port motor, actually, that is a really brand new motor, really low hours. I think it's 222 hours versus this other one that has 800. But really clean bilge, no corrosion. Look at those beautiful manifolds on both motors. So we're going to close this up and continue with the tour. So here we're going to show the generator. We're going to start her up for you guys to see. And the rocking and rolling is because we're actually out on the water while doing this. And there we go, folks. We got your Kohler generator, and she's running. And so we're underway. We're heading out. Like I said earlier, we're gonna do a 0 to a near top speed run just to show you how she performs, how she planes. I do want to point out, since we do have it up, we do have a Garmin touchscreen GPS system here. Fully functional. We got a bright day here in Florida, and she shows up perfectly well even in bright light. Alrighty, folks, I know y'all wanted to see this. You see that we're really barely moving, and we are going to go from effectively a dead stop and take her up the plane. Show you what she's got. Thank you for joining me on another episode of Boat Snoop. I hope you enjoyed this boat tour video, and if you did, make sure to hit that thumbs up button. And if you'd like to see more boat tour videos in the future, make sure to hit that subscribe button, and I'll catch you next time.